When you hear the phrase IT professional, you probably think of those super smart tech guys that work behind the scenes crouched over a computer for hours on end. Well, scratch that. Did you know that there are hundreds of professions that exist within the information technology field? And actually, a majority of them encompass so much more than being crouched over a computer. This video is going to introduce you to 5 professionals who hold incredible jobs in the IT field. And these professionals are going to give you advice on how you can pursue their career paths.
So my name is Heather Larson. I currently work at Google as a corporate operations engineer, which is a fancy nondescript title for everybody that kind of does IT operations at Google. I do a mix of project-based work and traditional IT operations. Fun fact, we actually have a larger guard force than most countries' police forces. Some of my day-to-day work is managing the video surveillance system, the badge system that works in all of our offices globally, but I get to kind of drive where we're going in the future. I'm migrating a lot of our backend systems from traditional hardware to Google Cloud Platform. The thing that we do the most is solve complex, compelling problems. Be flexible and adaptable. It was actually advice I got from a Googler. Our skill sets are constantly evolving. They have to, because technology is constantly evolving. So be flexible, be adaptable, stay relevant, and be prepared to be made obsolete, and be willing to figure out what your next skill set's going to be that brings value.
I'm Jamil Gums, and my official job title is Cyber Threat Intelligence Analyst at NBC Universal. So I'm basically responsible for analyzing threat intelligence data that is used to practically identify threats and alert different business units that may be associated with those threats, and then try to mitigate against potential impacts to the company. It's ever-changing and ever-evolving field, and it's basically, it's the cat and mouse game that always evolves, and it's driven by the technology, it's driven by the new techniques, the new tactics that people come up with. It's never a boring day of job. There's always stuff to do, and there's always new things on the horizon. So, and with what I do in particular, I get to be on the leading edge of that, right? The things that you work on is always evolving, so you have to be adaptable, and you have to keep your knowledge up and always seek to better yourself and stay on top of your form, because the bad guys they're not taking a break. So get involved, take advantage of the free resources, always stay up to date on what you're doing, and give it your best shot.
Hi, my name is Courtney Listenbee. I work at Augustine as a senior product owner, and I live in Atlanta, Georgia. So as a product owner, I am pretty much representing just the business or customer need, and then relaying that to my developers or my team in a form of writing stories. And so that story, has what exactly the business needs, how it's going to function, acceptance criteria and whatnot. And then so those stories are put into a backlog, and then I help prioritize that backlog so that developers can know what to pick up and what's most important. Really just go out there and start researching, watching. There's so much out there on Lynda and even YouTube of just how a software development team even works. What exactly is a product owner? What do software developers do? Look at the key foundations of what a software development team comprises of, and figure out, what do you like out of that?
My name is Ashley Augustine. My official job title is PMO/Compliance Manager at Brand Information Services. I help with external and internal projects, maybe things that we're doing to kind of lessen our technical debt or make our system more secure in the future, implementing new workflows and procedures for different departments to use so that we're operating as efficiently as possible. Looking and researching into new product tools that will help with various departments and things like that. So just overall process improvement. I could be assisting with some project work myself, acting as an additional resource. I have a lot of testing experience. I have a lot of release management experience under my belt. So I do that. Really try to get some work experience, some internships.
So my name is Matt Russi, and I'm a principal systems engineer at E-Trade Financial. My team is managing the automation frameworks at E-Trade, so we use those to deploy and monitor our applications. My primary responsibility is providing those frameworks to give our application and infrastructure teams capabilities that they need to really observe the health and performance of those services. And then also we get some insight into, you know, from the business perspective. Don't expect to be an expert by any means, right? But having that introductory level understanding of just kind of the basics of how things are working will really get you a long way. And I think ultimately, though, what will really help is getting an internship. Put yourself out there, go to the career fairs. And even if you don't land a job like right away in an internship or something like that, you know, you might meet someone there that they don't have an opening at that time, but something down the road happens, right?